Down the line again, Tira has to play tall. He does this time. There's a chance for one last one. He missed a gaping hole in the square. High ball from Wilson. It's curling back. And it's a goal.
Got a feel for that fight. I mean, if Matera had have kicked it, he's on his own at the top of the goal square. And then he...
Years ago.
Shuey taking...
Handball the ball.
He's free. 50.
There you go. Handball the ball, tackled because you denied the opportunity to move on down the field. So it has to be a 50-metre kick from where the infringement was.
It's the Gary Ablett rule from the grand final years ago.
I think one of the exponents out there
handball away.
participated in
Williams
that.
for Wilson, who's
Bang.
a long kick.
Bang.
And he's given that every inch of the journey. Massive bomb from Nathan Wilson.
Yeah, Mandurah, it's my old hometown there, Richo.
Tell you what I love, there was a one-handed pick up there from Devon Smith in traffic with the heat around him that was as clean as you'd ever see from an experienced player. And to get that done in his first game is generally exciting.
Best mate of Harley Bennell is Nathan Wilson, both from Mandurah. Wilson comes in now. That is a whopping 55-metre hoist to the ball. The young man has kicked his first goal in footy. Nathan Wilson. Way at the moment. It'll turn. They'll have their time in the sun, but they need to convert whilst they're battling at the minute.
19-year-old Nathan Wilson. Mandurah and Peel Thunder. Late inclusion today in Indigenous round, and he puts it through.
Oh, nice kick from Wilson. That was the finish you're asking for.
To Cameron is really good down low. Now can he break the tackle? Almost back to Patton, and here's the second goal.
Oh.
Well, maybe it is. Yes, it is. It's a goal. In the end, Wilson's kicked it, and they've got two.
Get a second chance added Seller to Howe. Fumble again from Howe. Just uncharacteristic. This is Wilson. 52 metres out, sends it long down towards full forward. It could be a goal. It is. Oh, that was a good effort.
And Isaac Smith.
Up to half forward, Gibson. Murphy out the back, Cameron.
Oh,
decided to chance his arm and keep it in. Wilson just needed the ball to obey. It did. He squeezed a little kick out, and it's going to be a goal. That's a ripper.
Forward half.
The problem is, though, Lynchy, is that they've had 7 hit-outs won by Adelaide, 7 clearances won by Adelaide.
Yeah, that's an issue.
Market attacking 50 for Nathan Wilson.
Yeah, we'll just struggle to get the journey here, I would have thought. Just a few metres too far out.
It's the 7th game for Nathan Wilson. Just outside the paint to give them the lead. Gets plenty of shoe on it. It's there. Greater Western Sydney Giants hit the front.
Marks. He's got a fingertip on him, didn't they?
Lockie Whitfield, I think he was stiff.
Yeah, very stiff.
On the way out, good work here by GWS. Good pressure to keep it in there. Forward 50. Tomlinson by hand. Wilson deep in the pocket. He's kicked it. Good finish by Wilson, and the Giants keep coming.
Well, Wilson very happy with that.
Ward. Green. Whitfield gets the handball up just in time. Squeeze kick is through. That is a monster against the run of play. Lamb's put it through and got the one they were after.
Handball was terrific, created a good run for Shield. Now this is what Scully can do. He can charge forward, he's got nothing to give. And finally it's Nathan Wilson he entrusts the kick with, and the kick's going to go through. It looked unlikely, it looked uncertain, but it's on the board.
Gee, that is a great finish. And he's actually come out, Nathan.
About 26 degrees.
Stanley. Shield.
Has to keep it in.
Caddy.
And Mumford's having a rest at the moment, so that's a lob on the ball.
Emilio was about to be tamed. Got the handball away. Whitfield comes through. Oh, look at Wilson. He's a beautiful long kick, and look at the goal umpire. Did not have to move a muscle.
And therein lies the danger when you can
go on the Giants' way. Wilson.
I think it
Just about could, Derek.
Huge kick. Get a long run up.
He's thinking about it. Might take the man on the mark on.
Yeah, he's going to have a shot now.
Got a little bit of a bruise.
Jared, that tap out the back, they've been there all the time with no one's rolling up the ground for Port Adelaide.
Nathan Wilson, as we said, he's a beautiful kick of the footy if he can nail it. And he has. Oh, wow, what about that?
In Brooksby and Lynch, and they'll often bring the ball to ground.
One thing GWS have done so well, they get their numbers back as soon as Gold Coast win possession, and this is the run and gun that they've showed all season.
Wilson on the end of it. He saw the unguarded goal square. He unleashes the kick. What about that movement from the Giants straight down the middle?
Jace, what about the tap over the head from Dylan Shield?
Yeah.
Magnificent play.
He knew he had to move the ball quickly, but it was the execution that gets it straight there. You'll see the flick here in the middle of the...
Excited today. Mumford came through with a big imposing body, got it to Green. Handball didn't do his teammate any favours, but he won a free kick, Callan Ward. Driven in the back. Brings it in the corridor. Great kick, Callan Ward. And now they're out. Kennedy, the goal Wilson. He was very effective a moment ago at the other end. And Nathan Wilson just strokes it home. Handy goal for the Giants.
So the Giants attacking, getting a stoppage, lob over the top. Canelio getting busy in the first game for the season. Had an ankle injury that kept him out of all the early stuff. Orgy Wilson was so good there. And yes, he does. What a goal.
No, you turned around.
Shane Mumford wins the free kick. Gives it off to Johnson. Looks for an option. Now Wilson from 52 metres can go for home. Has it got the carry? It has.
There it is.
And that's why they got him. Clearly the rules in place there because they want the kicker to be attacking and pierce that ball through the middle.
So Wilson, usually a nice kick of the footy, former Giant himself.